Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading, Capricorn. Yes, we do. Boom. Yeah, it's an awesome reading. And we start here with the Nine of Cups. And here is the couple, and they are, drinking. They're drunk. They're sitting down, little gnomes at the table. And they're basically both drinking from each other's cup. That's really what this is all about. And he's watching her drink the cup, and he already drank, from hers. And his cup he's holding it. He's so drunk that it's kind of spilling out here. She's like drinking from like this giant cup over here. Yeah, and here is the jug where, they pour from that. But this is drunkenness, but it is like drunken love. Yeah, and this is, they're in love here, but it's just kind of depicting here that that this is like somebody's in love with you, but in this kind of drunken way. Yeah, and maybe somebody wants to drink with you, possibly, right, and kind of celebrate. But this person knows you are like their soulmate, right, or like fate and destiny, because the cosmic womb is here, the divine feminine, and everything is made in the cosmic womb. Yeah, it sounds like a cool place, doesn't it? Yeah. But before we begin, Capricorn, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They are accurate. I'm a Silva grad. We do the tarot spread. We do a combo because you get two separate readings, right? I don't mix them. When I'm done with the clairvoyance, we continue on to do a tarot reading. They're on the phone. They're lots of fun. And if you don't trust somebody or know somebody, it's really good for that. It is. But yeah, and if you would like one on yourself, you can always get one of those. If you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, their link is below. And lastly, if you would like a tarot reading unto itself, you may get one of those. Yeah, and the calendar's below. All right, so let's get into it, Capricorn. And we have the Nine of Cups, as I said, and this is a wish come true, right? This is somebody who's drunk in love. Here's the devil, and, he's here. And he has his whip, and somebody feels kind of like it's either you or your person. This is what this is about, but this is kind of like fear, right? He's got the whip, and there's fear here, and there's somebody who kind of felt kind of chained in, or or stuck in some way. Yeah, but they're leaving that. I feel like they are, because we have straddling worlds, wandering between realms, and here he is, and he is. It's like here are the two worlds. One he's sitting on and one's above him. So he is aspiring to ascend, right, to another world. This is somebody who's in between. I'm not sure what the in between is. It may be in between relationships. It may be in between careers. But whatever this in between is, it's because they're coming and something else is being left out. I believe it is. Something else is being either left behind or left out. And yeah, we have also, and this cosmic womb talks about everything is made in the cosmic womb through intuition, trusting your intuition, being open and receptive to your higher self and to the wisdom of the universe, right? Yeah, and things like that. And so the hermit sits here, and he's dressed pretty nice there, so he's kind of a hermit, but it's somebody who's seeking answers who has sought answers. And this is, introspection. This is somebody who is focusing their energy inward to take care of their health and their own comfort. Now, when we see this devil over here, maybe somebody was drinking a lot, but when we see the devil, and then we have betrayal over here, somebody here could be like suffering, but they are coming and they are in between worlds. And I feel like that's really what the reading is about. And remember, you guys, betrayal doesn't mean necessarily that, you ruined somebody's life and you got them fired and you took their house away in some, in some way. It can just be that somebody can no longer depend on you. That's betrayal, when you believe that you can depend on somebody, right? Well, we're married and I'm depending on you, right, to come home every night, things like that. But, betrayal means, it can mean, well, I don't want this anymore, right? Definitely can be. And this is the Five of Swords. It is in this particular deck. So this is somebody taking care of their health. And here we have the Ten of Cups, Capricorn. And that is the Wheel of Fortune, fate and destiny. Yeah, and that's what the cosmic womb it points to over here. Somebody is trusting their intuition, acting with their own divine feminine power. Yes, it is a power, and for sure it is. And they know that you are their happily ever after or their fate and destiny. Maybe they are a Sagittarian. It definitely doesn't have to be. But in this deck, the Ten of Cups, the happily ever after, and sometimes considered the family, but it is definitely about fate and destiny here because we see the awareness with the cosmic womb. Yeah, the divine feminine, right? Yeah. So let's see what we have here for you guys, Capricorn. And we're going to use this deck here, and we start with the Strength card. And it happens to be reversed as the overall energy. All right. So, okay, hold on one second, you guys. Now, the Strength card, excuse me, you guys, reversed doesn't always mean that somebody doesn't have any courage. It could mean that this person got hurt. Sometimes it can mean, they were hurt. And strength doesn't always talk about just courage. It comes from like an inner knowing, an inner knowing of who you are. Like self-discipline, yeah, which is kind of like temperance, but that's what this is about, and it is reversed. So let's get a card here. Let's get some more cards. Excuse me, you guys. We have 3 majors here, Capricorn. We have 4 majors in this reading. I would say it's a major reading, right? Without doubt. And we have the Queen of Wands. The Ten of Swords, this is a major reading. The Ten of Swords is a major card, yeah, because it is about a completion, an ending of sorts, and so is the Ten of Cups here, or Hearts. That is also a completion. When we see endings, we always see a new beginning, right? When winter's over, spring is, spring starts, right? So every ending is a new beginning, and every new beginning is an ending. Yeah, it is. The Hierophant's here. Capricorn, and we have Judgment. So we have 6 major arcanas, a court card, and a very major. This is a minor arcana, but it's still a major card. 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands reversed, and we have the 9 of Cups, and the 9s are completions in themselves. Yes, they are. They are ascending to the 10, and it's over, right? It's over, and I'm stepping into the 10. That's how it works. And so we have nothing but completions here, 2 9s, 2 10s. And Judgment sits here, and we have to cover the naked folks. Yeah, I try to tell them, Capricorn, they don't have to get naked to make their point, right? I remember in the 80s there was a lot, I think it was the 80s, maybe it was the late 70s, I think it was the early 80s, a lot of streakers trying to show something. Now it's, we're not going to talk about the streaking thing, right? But, in this reading, Capricorn, the Hangman is reversed, as is the Strength card. I find this to be highly interesting here. He's standing up, right, on his post, basically. He looks like he's, the way he's dressed with his tights on, he's going to do kind of gymnastics or something. But, in this reading, there could be any potential signs, as in any reading. But this Strength card reversed here is a trip here that is next to the Chariot. This is somebody here. The challenge here is to overcome this kind of, maybe it is a lack of courage here, but I feel like it has to do with something much deeper here, because we see all these majors, right? So there's something very deep, and we see completions, and then we see Judgment next to the Hierophant. This is a major trip here. I feel like it is, and the angel is here. So the Hangman is a very spiritual card, as is the Hierophant. So we see the Wheel of Fortune, and we see the cosmic womb in the reading. So this is about somebody's awakening, about their higher consciousness, because they are, utilizing their divine feminine. So this is about transcendence in this reading. Yeah, somebody has like overcome, but they've overcome with their Divine feminine power. Yeah, they really have. And, you know, the betrayal here, maybe somebody betrayed themselves, but in this reading, the external energy here is the Ten of Swords. So this is external to this. Yeah, it is. And that means that there's an ending somewhere else. Yeah. Whoever's coming here is overcoming something or transcending, and in their own life is some type of ending. And this could be betrayal right here. The Ten of Swords with the betrayal card here, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, and so with that betrayal, somebody could be like getting out of a relationship. They definitely could be. Now, I can't say this is about you, Capricorn, this betrayal, Ten of Swords, because it's external to what's going on with you. Yeah. And I feel like somebody probably maybe was in their shadow self at some time, at some point with the devil here. And, you know, he has the whip, which talks about discipline. And Saturn really is about discipline, right? Capricorns, the 10th house of ambition and basically social status, or how you want to be seen in the world if you don't work, right? How you want to be seen. But, you know, Capricorn, it teaches us to be disciplined, right? To add structure to what you're doing, like format, and it does. And so this is definitely discipline. And, you know, when Capricorn, it's in our chart, it shows us that this is what needs to be worked on in order to, you know, live fully, right? And to step into your higher self, really. Yeah. And so that's, I feel like that has gone on here somewhat. Yeah, I do. And so we have the Chariot. Let's get a card on the Chariot. Excuse me, Capricorn. And yeah, this reading is just too much, right? With six majors. A court card and 3 completions. Yeah, it's huge, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get a card on the Chariot. And this could be a Leo who's in distress over here, or who was, possibly. But I feel like, I beg your pardon, you guys. Let me move this mic for a second. I also feel like what's going on here is this Mercury kind of a detox. Yeah, it's because it affects every part of your body. So when you're going through the detox, it kind of works on your throat. Yeah, it does. Works on everything, right? But anyway, getting back to this, Capricorn. This Strength card reversed with the Chariot here. So whoever was kind of in their lower self before and not really in their divine feminine power, that's why the Strength card is reversed here. I believe it is. Now, it's also possible here, Capricorn, this could be your person's energy. This could be you not believing they're going to show up for you. The Strength card reversed. You don't believe in them, that they're going to have courage. That could be the case here as well, because we're not sure who's who in this reading, right? Yeah. And so, yeah, we're not sure who's who because it's a love reading, and these are general readings, right? Yeah. So, but that Strength card reversed, and the challenge here is the Chariot. It's a challenge in some aspect because it sits here in the crossing energy. Now, the challenge is to overcome, and it is happening because of the divine feminine. But this could be that your person doesn't know if they can overcome past issues with you, possibly. And what I was going to say is whoever is the Strength card reversed could be like, when things happen in your life and you're down because of this Ten of Swords, you're not standing entirely in your power because you're being knocked down. You're being knocked down by this Ten of Swords, this external thing. You're being knocked down by this betrayal. Maybe your person has been betrayed, possibly. But it does look like here that this is external and that something else is coming to an end. And that's why we have wandering between realms or straddling worlds, because we do. And, you know, yeah. And so let's see what else we have. And we have Judgment twice now. We have the Emperor showing up. So this is, you know, number 8, a major arcanas here. I don't like to count, but, you know, actually I do because I like numerology, right? Yeah, I do. And so here we have, in the challenge here, we have somebody who wants a rebirth with you. They do. And maybe they were with somebody else and they had to betray or walk away from that person. but they had left you behind. It looks like there's two separate situations here on some level. Now, the Emperor with the Chariot, there's similar energies. I'm going to take control of my life. I'm in the driver's seat of my own life only because of the divine feminine energy here. That is huge here. And some type of discipline or shadow work that has been done with the devil. Here's the, we have to cover this again. We have to cover these naked people. We do. They're being reborn. And there is a decision here as well. So judgment's here twice. So there's a decision for, I feel like there's a decision for a new beginning, like a, for sure, because here's the Nine of Cups. This is my wish and that's what I want. And here's my happily ever after showing up as the Ten of Hearts and the Wheel of Fortune. So we have somebody taking control of their life. It could be difficult. That could be the simple reason why the Strength card's reversed. Yeah. The Hangman reversed is, I went through an awakening. I did, especially next to Judgment here, and the Angel with Temperance, right? Yeah. And so, you know, that Hangman reversed, we'll get a card on that. And we have the World card now. So, you know, you might be saying to yourself, she's naked too. This is definitely transcending, you know, bearing your soul before God, before the universe. This is, you know, a huge paradigm shift is kind of an understatement here, but somebody went through an awakening for sure, and that's why we have Judgment twice. And the World card means, it can mean also transcendence, right? You have reached finally. You're in your higher consciousness with the World card. Yeah, you are, because you've gone through all the lessons of the 20 other major arcanas. And it's here with the Hangman in the upright. This is somebody who went through an awakening. They did. And they learned karmic lessons. Yeah, they did. And this is why we have this kind of, they could have learned it through betraying somebody else, or somebody betrayed them, Ten of Swords, because it's external. But they learned the hard way. That's why the Strength card is reversed. It kind of beat it into them. Yeah, it was beat into them, Capricorn, right? And you know, I went over there and I said, you know, you can't do that, right? Let's see what else we have, Capricorn. And we have the Four of Cups, yeah. And so, you know, there's a rejection here. There's an unhappiness. And with this unhappiness, somebody kind of might have had the Knight of the Soul here. We have the Ten of Swords, like a suffering. And we have betrayal, right? And the Strength card reversed. Somebody could have went through the Knight of the Soul. Something's being rejected and let go. And we see it here. And this is also the Hangman in the upright is sacrifice has been made. Yeah, he's already sacrificed. He was on, you know, the post without water or food. And in this deck here, he's given water when it is not on this card, but he's, you know, he's already made the sacrifice, right? And he did it because of an awakening. And we see the gold around his head, like the halo, basically. But this is an awakening, an epiphany about what needs to take place or what needs to change in order for something to take place. This is ending old cycles, ending old habits, and learning lessons, yeah. And so we have Temperance and the Death card, and, you know, here we are, Capricorn. We're running out of major arcanas in this reading because we're using them all, right? Yeah, the whole reading is majors, basically. And so the Death card with Temperance here, this shows up in the past, and, you know, this could be definitely Scorpio or Sagittarius, but, you know, Pisces, Cancer here, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio here with Judgment, and some say this can be Capricorn as well, but definitely Scorpio. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag, right? And so, actually, I don't feel like this is, it can be kind of karmic lessons with Judgment, but it's more Scorpio. But over here, we have, we also have an ending here. The Death card is an ending. It's also a new beginning because of the transformative energy. And it's showing up in the past. And this is an ending, maybe an ending with a Sagittarian. But what this is an ending to kind of old, terrible habits here, old ways of thinking here. We have the Hierophant here. I'm not doing that. I don't want that. And it's because I've awakened to my divine feminine. And so this Temperance here too, it's kind of the opposite of the devil. So because the devil is whipping you into kind of whipping you into, like, it's, you know, karmic lessons, because he has the whip out, right? And Capricorn is about restriction and discipline. And so we see here temperance, and temperance is, you know, I'm in charge now. I'm in because I'm spiritually grounded. You know, I live with virtue. And temperance is self-discipline. Yeah, my son just put it on his phone. It's so funny. And because he's not into the tarot, right? No, he's not. But he's a Cancer, and he's waking up to, you know, because Cancers are, you know, by nature spiritual, right? But he's waking up, ruled by the moon, of course, but he's waking up to, you know, to that. And so temperance is, you know, moderation. You realize that vices are just hurting you, right? So you're balanced, right? Your psyche is balanced. You know, temperance is, he knows that. And so this is very cool. And we have somebody here who has kind of like ascended, kind of, but they have, you know, and with this ending here and this transformation, this is a transformation. This person transformed. And they're standing now in their personal power because of the divine feminine and because of temperance. Yeah, they've tempered their, whatever they were not tempering, right? Maybe there was too many girlfriends or boyfriends or something. And the Queen of Wands, but there was definitely shadow work that was done here. An awakening happened. And we have the Four of Swords with the Queen of Wands. This is the mindset, and this is healing. It's also major reflection. Yeah. The Ten of Swords is here showing up with the Seven of Pentacles. And the sevens are contemplation as well. We see it here with straddling worlds. Yeah, we do. And so this Seven of Pentacles is with the Ten of Swords. This is really interesting here because this is external. And I feel like what this is, Capricorn, is this person is wondering if something has ended, or if possibly if they are, you know, maybe if they are done kind of betraying you on some level. I don't believe so. This is external. But I feel like this person here is wondering here, if something is over, can they come be with you? Yeah, because something is over here. We have Judgment twice. We have this card of unhappiness and rejection. And Judgment, right, is twice here. This is a rebirth that they want with you. And the concern here is, it's possible this person was married to somebody next to the Ten of Pentacles, Swords, sorry. And what this means here is also is that this person really believes in you, and they have changed their belief systems. They don't think the same because they're in their divine feminine power, and with it is the Queen of Swords. And you or this person, basically whoever's at the helm kind of, or in charge, or whoever's going through all this, is, you know, is basically discerning whether or not the other person will believe in them. That's what that's about. Judgment in the environment. Remember, Judgment's over here. This is about awakening. It's about forgiveness as well, because we have this Ten of Swords and betrayal. I believe this person wants forgiveness. Yeah. The Three of Cups showing up right here. This is the rebirth right here. This is the, you know, definitely Capricorn. This is the reconciliation, right? It definitely is. And we're going to cover these naked people with the Three of Cups. And so this is, and in the environment is an awakening that the joy is with you. Yeah, because this person thinks that you're their happily ever after. Ten of Cups, Ten of Hearts. Fate and destiny. This is the real happily ever after, right? Fate and destiny. Maybe they feel like you're going to be together in the next life. It's possible. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was together with, yeah, and that's for another conversation, right? Nine of Wands reversed. And let's get a card on the Nine of Wands. And it is the Wounded Warrior. And we have the Queen of Wands here twice. The Queen of Wands is, if we're not speaking of a fire sign, we're speaking of the energy or the embodiment of somebody who basically wants to live their life with passion and inspiration. Yeah, don't tie me down. Doesn't mean they can't be devoted. It just means that, you know, I want something that feels inspiring. I want a passionate. I want something that feels like there's movement, basically, and growth, basically, because movement does imply growth. And this Nine of Wands is reversed. This is like there's something being given up here or sacrificed. And here's the Hangman in the upright. Yeah, there's something that I'm not going to fight for this anymore. And that has to do with this Ten of Swords over here that somebody is no longer fighting for. And the Nine of Cups in the potential outcome, Capricorn. There's no need to go ahead and clarify this. It stands on its own, right? Leave well enough alone, Capricorn. And it's very beautiful. And this is coming around. Yeah, I feel like it is, Capricorn. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the little bell, you guys, because you're not going to be notified unless you have the bell on. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.